It is saddening to me if young women felt like they came to work and they were, one, even judged for being a woman, but two, if certainly they felt uncomfortable within the workplace. That will not be something that is allowed on my watch. Supervisors under my leadership that are not encouraging and building up my staff will not be supervisors long in my administration. And I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that. You know, we are at a place in society where things happen in people's relationships, husband and wife. Sometimes there are outside relationships. I don't think that that's what the community is concerned about, although there might be a moral breaking in that. I think that what citizens are really, really concerned about is if you chose to have inappropriate contact with employees. I mean, there's nothing that I can say on it other than it is distracting. It is certainly inappropriate for the #1 law enforcement officer in this state. And it really, really saddens me. And it will be very unfortunate if the taxpayers of this community have to pay for any of those lawsuits.
Exactly. That's the way I feel about it also.
Tonight, we have brand new developments in this ongoing saga involving allegations of an improper romantic relationship between Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis and Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade, who's helping to lead the office's prosecution of former President Donald Trump. A new court filing now claims to show credit card statements showing Wade bought Fani Willis airline tickets to San Francisco and Miami.
Those purported credit card statements came in a filing this afternoon in Wade's ongoing divorce case, and just 90 minutes ago, a judge announced he will hold a hearing on Monday to address the underlying legal issues. These new developments all stem from a recent subpoena served on DA Willis, compelling her to testify in the Wade's ongoing divorce case. Willis filed a motion in court just yesterday trying to block that subpoena, arguing she had no legally relevant information to share and accusing Wade's estranged wife, Joycelyn, of attempting to damage her reputation. But today, Joycelyn Wade responded in court on her own, releasing credit card statements alleged to be Wade's that show he spent more than $1,000 for a passenger listed as Fani Willis to accompany him on trips to Miami and San Francisco in 2022 and 2023. Her attorneys wrote that they wanted to depose Willis to determine the nature of her relationship with Wade. Now, obviously, that's a lot to unpack. It's also important to remember that it's not 100% clear from the court filing whether the tickets were for business or for personal reasons.
Sure.
The big question now on a lot of people's minds: how could this impact the ongoing criminal case against Mr. Trump and others?
Willis spoke publicly about the accusation during a Martin Luther King Jr. speech last weekend, saying race is driving some of her detractors.
I appointed 3 special counsel, as is my right to do, paid them all the same hourly rate. They only attacked one. I certainly will not be choosing people to date that work under me. Let me just say that.